Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Against the Odds. And this week, we're trying to find out just how many copies of Aeve Progenitor Ooze we can make in Modern. That's right, it's Ooze Storm time. So let's talk about our green-red Ooze Storm deck, jump into some games, and try to find out. Alright, so here is our Ooze Storm deck. And what are we trying to do with the deck? Well, we are trying to make as many Aeve Progenitor Oozes as possible. So Aeve, 5 mana, it's only a 2/2, but it gets a +1/+1 counter for each other Ooze you control, and it has Storm. The token copies that it storms into play are not legendary. So essentially, it's kind of like a big Empty the Warrens or something, where we're going to get a bunch of massive Oozes if we cast a bunch of spells in the same turn. We got a couple of backup Storm cards as well. One Empty the Warrens, one Shatterstorm. You'll see we got Past in Flames in the deck, and Past in Flames, why it's really important to getting a huge storm count for Aeve, can't cast Aeve from the graveyard. Empty the Warrens, Shatterstorm are spells so we can flash them back, but really, they're the backups. Our main plan is to go crazy with Aeve. To make the plan work, our most important cards are cost reducers. Goblin and Archomancer and Burgiata Storytelling essentially make all of our spells cost 1 less, with supercharges our rituals, Desperate Ritual, Pyretic Ritual, and a ton of mana with these cards out. Manamorphose becomes a ritual and draws a card. So idea is, we get down a cost reducer to we start casting rituals, eventually we find our Past in Flame, and then we can recast all of our rituals again, get a massive storm count, cast a huge number of Aves, thanks to Storm and all the tokens copy it makes. And then we have, probably my favorite card in the deck, First Day of Class, a Pauper Storm trick. First Day of Class, if we can cast it in our big combo turn before Aeve, it gives all the creatures that come into play during the turn +1/+1 counter and also haste. So this means we can just do all of our storm stuff, throw a First Day of Class in there somewhere, and when our Aves come down, they're not only going to be massive, there's not only going to be a ton of Oozes, but they're all going to have haste so we can swing it and kill our opponent right away. Otherwise, we got a bunch of card draw for churning through our deck, finding our pieces, mana base, a bunch of Gruul dual lands for the most part, sideboard, mostly protecting our combo, trying to stay alive until we can pull it off, and that is Ooze Storm for Modern. Also want to mention that actually $250, it's actually relatively inexpensive, and like half of that I think is the dual land, so actually a pretty cheap deck if you want to try Ooze Storm yourself. But that is Ooze Storm. That's our Against the Odds deck for this week. Let's jump into some games, see how many Aves we can make. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be back in a bit with the wrap-up. Looking for some sweet new Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms cards? Well, you can pre-order them all now from our sponsor, Card Kingdom, by heading over to cardkingdom.com. Against the Odds time, we are trying to Ooze Storm. We're going to keep this. Could use a cost reducer. No Oozes, but we do have a backup and Empty the Warrens. I guess maybe we can just get there with Empty. Crash through, draw a card. More lands. All right. Mount it. Oh boy, it's burn. All right, gotta be fast, gotta be fast. Give us that cost reducer. Oh, that cost reducer's going to die, isn't it? First Day of Class. Well, I mean, if we can find some rituals. Now I think we just want to draw rituals. If we can ritual, Manamorphose, First Day of Class, Empty, that might be enough to win. Maybe. Question's going to be how long we live, and, alright, Swift Spear. Answer's probably not very, because we're up against Burn. About it. Skewers. Yeah, down to 14, down to 12. Come on, deck. Give us something good. An Archomancer. So play him out, and if we play an Archomancer, Manamorphose +1, Manamorphose +1. Well, I mean, I guess we go for it. Hopefully we hit a ritual. So, an Archomancer. This gets us to Empty at least. If we can hit another ritual or Manamorphose, it can get us to First Day of Class. And Empty. Red, green. Well, Manamorphose. Red. So we can't First Day of Class first. Well, yeah, I guess it is what it is. Make a few goblins. We're just under so much pressure that I don't think we had another turn to wait. There's just a decent chance that we straight up die. Pass the turn. Opponent untap. I mean, there's still a decent chance that our opponent just throws a bunch of bolts at our face, but at least we can stop the Swift Spear. Whoa! Okay! Apparently our opponent cannot throw enough bolts at our face. Well, now we get Weather the Storm, which seems pretty excellent. We'll also bring in, probably gotta bring in a couple of Abrades. Going down the Crash throughs, maybe? Yeah, Trample doesn't seem that important in this matchup. Maybe a Lightning. Let's go down Galvanic Relay for a Lightning Bolt, and let's go 1 First Day of Class for a Lightning Bolt. Ooh. All right, bring in some removal. The problem is they have presumably Eidolon of the Great Revel, and If we can't kill that, it just beats us. Well, okay. No cost reducer, but we got removal. We got a couple of abundant harvests to go digging for something. Rift Bolt suspended. Instant replay of game 1, except our opponent's on the play. Well, Copperline Gorge. Abundant harvest, non-land. Well, alright, that's a Burgee. Burgee does die to bolts a lot, but it is one of our good cards. Well, let's see what our opponent can do. Rift Bolt, down to 17. We got the Passion Flames, too, so we potentially can go big. Eidolon, Dragons. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, we hit a Ritual. Very interesting. Well, let's Abundant Harvest. Non-land. Ooh, Weather the Storm. Okay. I like that. Pass the turn. That we like. That doesn't just win us the game, but it can stop us from dying for a while. Opponent. Seal of Fire. Sure. Another Dragon's Claw. Ooh, another Ritual. Oh. So if we Ritual out Burgee. Ritual, Burgee. Oh, do we just play Burgee and hope it lives? I mean, I guess we do. Yeah, cast it. Opponent gains a bunch of life. I mean, if we untap with this Burgee, we should win next turn. Hopefully. Or at least gain so much life we're not going to die. Please don't kill it. Just let it live. Let it live. Let the oozes come. Don't worry about it. All right, opponent's got a bolt to kill the Burgee. Now, opponent's also gaining a lot of life, but they aren't actually killing us. So we actually have plenty of time at the moment, which is nice. Opponent passes. We draw a bolt. We'll pass the turn. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to be patient and try to get things set up as well as possible. Opponent passing. I guess we cast the Manamorphose. Opponent going to gain some life. Sure. Don't really care about our opponent gaining life. That's fine. Green, red. Another Passion Flames. Sure. We need the cost reducer. Hitting another land or two would also be fine. Discard a Passion Flames. Opponent. Dragon's Claw 3. Oh, opponent's gonna gain so much life. This is the funniest bird matchup. Oh my god, another Passion. We would like to stop drawing Passion Flames. We would rather draw lands than Passion Flames, honestly, given the choice. Opponent. Passing. Well, we will Manamorphose. At least we're running out of Passion Flames to draw. That's something. We'll take a land, we'll take a cost reducer. Green, red. Alright, land. Tapped. Do we want to Weather the Storm? Yeah, let's Lightning Bolt our opponent's face. Weather the Storm. Please no skull cracks. Alright, gain some life. So a cost reducer is what lets his hand explode, but at some point, we're gonna have to just go for it, because there is some chance, even though our opponent didn't see the graveyard stuff in game 1, they still could have brought in graveyard hate. Ooh, Chatterstorm, that's kind of a payoff. Alright, let's go for it. We don't have a cost reducer, but Desperate Ritual. Opponent gains a ton of life. Pyretic Ritual. Opponent's gonna have so much life. Pyretic Ritual. Passion Flames. Opponent gonna gain some life, and then we will Pyretic Ritual. Opponent's gonna be up to, wow, a ridiculously high life total. Yeah, resolves. Pyretic Ritual. Desperate Ritual. Manamorphose. We could hit an Aeve. That would probably be the best. We do get a couple of draws. Green. Valakut Awakening. Well, Manamorphose. Green. Oh, now we find it. Well, we can hold on to that for trying to do something next turn. So we have 6 mana. So that means we can Abundant Harvest, non-land. We can Abundant Harvest, non-land. We can Weather the Storm, gain a little bit of life. Please no skull cracks. Are they going to resolve? Oh my god, they're going to resolve. Okay. Well, now we got a ton of life, and we're actually not in the worst shape to try to do this again. And we're going to make a bunch of squirrels. We couldn't find the Aeve, but we found the backup. Chatter about it. Yeah, I mean, the Weather the Storm sideboard tech, what a weird game. We're playing Ooze Storm versus Burn, and we're both at 57 life or above. We're at 62, opponent's at 50. What are the odds? This might actually be the weirdest Burn match I've ever played. You know, we'll just F6. Give us our tokens. Don't Pyroclasm. Oh, this has gotta be the weirdest Burn match I've ever played. Not even close. By far. Opponent. Can you answer the squirrels? I mean, opponent's Dragon's Claws did gain a lot of life. Can they stop the squirrels, though? Opponent. Hits our face. Skewers our face. I mean, if they have Incinerator, we can kill it, which is good. Back under 60. There's Incinerator. Opponent passes. Land. Well, we will Lightning Bolt Incinerator. Abrade Incinerator. Valakut Awakening is a land. Opponent bolts our face. And we got the GG's. Oh, wow. Well, we didn't get to see any oozes. That was the oddest, just the oddest bird game. Oddest bird. As with our opponent at 69 life playing burn, while we're at 57 life against burn. Never seen anything like that before. Never. Well, go squirrels. No oozes, but squirrels good enough. Sweet, sweet. Against the odds time, we are ooze storming, and we just don't have enough lands this hand. Gonna have to ship that one. All right, this will keep. Chatterstorm. Ritual. Ugh. I kind of feel like we should put Aeve to the bottom. This might be a Chatterstorm hand, because Chatterstorm works with Past in Flames, so, I don't know, maybe. Still gonna need more pieces to actually win, but Ritual, Past in Flames. Yeah, we need cost reduction or something. Sacred Foundry, tapped. Opponent oh my god, another Past in Flames. Alright, well, Pathway, go. Second Past in Flames, not super helpful. Mountain for our opponent. Please not an Eidolon. Thrilling Discovery, interesting. Wait, is this some jank? Are we like dragons approaching or something? Oh, it's dredge, never mind. I don't know why I got excited and thought we were gonna be doing something sweet. It's just dredge. Creeping Jail, sure. A bunch of silver smotes. Well, that's, I guess, Manamorphose. I guess we don't need to give our opponent a life. Manamorphose, red, green. Yeah, I think we're dead. Chatterstorm, boom, 2 squirrels. We could have cast all of our rituals first, but I feel like we're better off trying to get more value out of them. We need to have a big I win turn, but we're short on mana. We need to be able to like ritual, Past in Flames, recast our graveyard, first day of class, Chatterstorm. That might give us a shot. But looking pretty slow here. Opponent had a really nice dredge start. Opponent, Ox of Agonis, dredges their deck. Narcomoeba, Creeping Chill. Hey, more Creeping Chills. I mean, that's what happens when you get to dredge your entire deck. More Narcomoebas, couple of prized amalgams. I mean, we'll see what we draw, but the problem is with 2 mana, I don't think there's a card. Like, we draw a ritual, we're still short of doing what we need to do, so I don't think there's a draw that saves us here, and the squirrels definitely aren't going to save us. Opponent goes attacking. We will block and block. Combo. Oh, yeah, they all come back anyway. All right, best draw ever. Manamorphose, spin the wheel. You know, we might as well cast the rituals, I guess. Ritual, Manamorphose, green. Crash through. Ugh. Burgie, we needed that earlier. All right. Well, now we show our opponent what we're doing, too, which is awkward. Don't really have graveyard hate, so we're just racing, running back. We just gotta be faster. I mean, the good news is dredge doesn't interact with us too much. So if we can't get a good combo hand, we might be able to just race them. I think the most important cards in the deck are probably Burgie and Archomancer. Those are the cards that let us have the big explosive turns. We really want the cost reduction. All right, we get to play first. Well, we're gonna keep this. We can Abundant Harvest for a land, but we're still gonna need another one. Well, Abundant Harvest. Land, go. Yeah, we still need another one to get to this Burgie. Opponent, passing. Well, Copperline Gorge, go. All right, there might be hope. That's assuming Burgie lives. Opponent, Thrilling Discovery. Well, here comes the dorks. How bad is it? Ox, Stinkweed, Dredges, Narcomoeba, and, okay, well, that could have been worse. We will play a forest, run out Burgie. Well, now we're mostly hoping for rituals. If we can get a ritual or two, we could have this Past in Flames turn. Opponent. Oh, another one. Okay. Well, can we literally win the game this turn? Thrilling Discovery with Cathartic Reunion, so good for dredge, letting you discard first. Dredges, Creeping Chill, dredges, another Ox. Yeah, so opponent's just gonna keep dredging. Can we win this turn? Ritual, please? Land. I think we gotta go for it, even though we really need more time. Manamorphose. Add a mana. Green, red. Ooh, there's a ritual. All right, ritual. Add some mana. Can we Chatterstorm first? Or are we just all in on Aeve? We're probably all in on Aeve. So if we Chatterstorm, we use green-red, really just green, because we get back the red. Past in Flames, 3 mana. Oh no, the math. All right, I think we just Past in Flames. Get back a mana. Ritual, make some mana. Manamorphose, green, another Aeve. Abundant Harvest, make a mana. Non-land, crashed through, for free. All right, we can't cast that Abundant Harvest. Well, all right, Aeve. I mean, it's not bad. Is it enough, though? So we make a huge board of oozes. They don't have haste this turn. Headya. All right, well, let's see. Let's see how good our opponent's turn is. I mean, that is the Ooze Storm. Will it win us the game? That's another question. Opponent is dredging. We know they can get back an Ox and dredge a ton more. It is pretty sweet when it comes together. Like, that's not bad. Cathartic Green. Opponents are just going to dredge their entire deck here. Dredges, Creeping Chills, dredges, Creeping Chills. Then get back the Ox. I mean, maybe the oozes are enough. I guess, actually, they might be, because we can pass in flames just for this crash through, which is relevant. Opponents literally dredge their entire deck. I mean, they got 13 cards left, but I don't know if it's going to overcome the oozes. Ox, yeah, gets back prized amalgams, tap thankfully. Do they even keep dredging? 8 cards. They gotta stop, right? Well, nope, 4 cards. Another Narc Amoeba. Well, we were fast enough this game. Yeah, you can see the importance of having like a Burgie. Opponent, Narco Amoeba. Wow, staying aggressive hits us. Gets back a few million things. Thankfully most tapped. Well, we will Abundant Harvest. Non-land. Empty the Warrens. Well, play Pathway on green. Play Past in Flames, Flashback, get a mana from Burgie, Crash Through, trample up the oozes. Is it enough? I haven't done the math. I guess we'll see. Swing with everything. Hopefully? I actually don't know. Opponent does a little jumping, Trample, though, gonna make that difficult. It's gotta be enough, right? Opponent is at 27 thanks to the Creeping Chills. If we end up just short, I'm gonna be, like I said, I haven't actually counted this damage. 9, 8, 7, it's gotta be enough. Opponent doesn't have that much toughness to soak this up. If we didn't have trample, we're definitely gonna lose. Or maybe we mill him out, but probably gonna lose. Well, I mean, take that dredge, I guess. Opponent, gonna block as much as possible, but really, like, because of trample, it doesn't matter much. Blocks, and I assume dies. They gotta be dead, right? Oh, they were way dead. Okay. Nothing to be concerned about. Opponent was super duper duper dead. Well, run it back. Can we do it with our opponent on the play? That's gonna make it harder. I mean, that's our main plan. We're not playing Graveyard Hate. We're hoping to just ooze before our opponent wins, but Dredge is like the fastest graveyard deck, which makes it a little scary. I want to have a game where we get down the horn and basically play our entire deck and make like 100 oozes. That's kind of my secondary goal of this. Winning once in a while would be fine, but I just want to make the most oozes ever. Ooh. Oh, I think we got to keep the risky one. Yeah, we're going to keep it. Like, this is a hand that could beat Dredge on the play. We're going to need to go land, though. We are on the draw, which I guess helps, although also means the clock is faster. Battlefield Fjorge. And, oh god, Soul Guide Lantern. Okay, land please. So opponent's playing Graveyard Hate. That's dirty. Mount and go. Wow, we really need to draw land. This hand, if we just ramp into Burgie, this hand is so good. Oh, come on, no Thrilling Discovery. No. Oh my god. Alright, Thrilling Discovery. Sure. Stinkweed Imp. Into all the Stinkweed Imps. Into double prized amalgam narc. Ugh. Dredge. Yeah, Dredge is pretty consistent at doing this now that they have 8 Cathartic Reunions. Opponent. Yeah, well, that's a good turn 2. Hits us for 3, gets 8 power for free, and a Soul Guide Lantern. Do we draw land? We do. Oh, well, this is awkward, but I think we got to ritual out Burgie. Wasting the ritual is painful, but I think is what we got to do here. And then we're just going to have to hope we run really well, especially with our graveyard shut down. Gonna make it tricky. Opponent. Wait, no, not another one. Conflagrate. Sure. Opponent saw the line. And now I don't think there's any way we can win. Opponent hits us. Yeah, there's no way. Well, if it wasn't for the Graveyard Hate, there would be the slightest of chances. Metamorphose into a land. Metamorphose into a land and scoop. Ugh, Dredge. Well, we got to see the Ooze Storm in game 2 at least. Against odds time, we are trying to Ooze Storm in Modern, and well, let's put a crash through to the bottom. Sounds okay. I mean, we'll see what our opponent's up to. Misty Rainforest cracks it. Braiding Pool untapped, and Birds of Paradise. Well, Copperline Gorge go. Opponent Forest and Pero Recruiter. Alright, so gonna do some comboing. Lannis. Play the land. Pass the turn. We're lacking the green mana for Aeve at the moment. Need a Manamorphose. That is one of the complicating factors of Aeve is triple green does kind of ask a lot when your rituals are red. Opponent gets and hits us. Down to 19. Misty Rainforest. Opponent cracks it. Gets an overgrown 2-1 tap down to 14. And Cauldron Familiar. And passes. Well, we will play a Forest. And play a Burgee. Pass the turn. Opponent. I mean, our opponent could go infinite this turn. We know they have the Lannis. They got the Cauldron Familiar. It's 2 of the 4 pieces needed. There's Manufacturer. That is 3 of the 4 pieces needed. Gingerbread Cabin, make some stuff. Lannis. Wow, you just got... Okay, Birds of Paradise. About it. Passes. Grove of the Burn Willows. Yeah, you can see the triple green of Aeve being a pretty good hindrance at the moment without us finding a Manamorphose. We've played all green sources and... Oh, yeah, opponent's got this one. 2 manufacturers is a game because our opponent can just draw so many cards. Sack the clues, draws cards, creatures, more clues, more cards. It's essentially, it's not infinite, but it's close enough that it's pretty much infinite. Sacks a clue, draws a card. Opponent. Sacks a clue. Chitterfang. Alright, so that is deterministic. We will scoop it up. Hi. So, I think we just need our hand to be faster. I guess we can trim a couple of support pieces for a couple of removal spells, but really, we just want a combo. We just want to make oozes. We get to play first. We will keep Copperline Gorge. Go. Well, I think this time our goal is to get Horn on the battlefield, Gilded Goose for our opponent, before our opponent wins the game. Copperline Gorge and Archomancer. Depending on what we draw, we might actually just Ritual out Horn, Swamp for our opponent. And Mayhem Devil. Well, play a Mountain, Ritual, Horn. Ugh, do we keep waiting is the question. So this is, yeah, I think we gotta wait. All right. Well, we got a Horn, which is good. Hopefully they can't kill an Archomancer this turn. If we get to untap with both of our pieces, we're definitely going for it. Opponent plays a land, cracks the land. Well, apparently they have a way to kill our Anarchomancer, which is pretty unfortunate. Stomping Grounds untapped, and opponent, Court of Calling X2, Lannis. Oh, alright, so they can't kill an Anarchomancer. Well, we will definitely discard a land. Alright, let's see if we can make it. Discard. We hit first day of class. Well, discard the land. We hit an Aeve. Play the Forest. Yeah, let's discard Valakut Awakening. We will Desperate Ritual. We will First Day of Class. We will Ooze. Alright. Actually, hang on. We get to Abrade first. What are we abrading? Abrade, I guess Lannis. And then Ooze. With haste, because we hit the first day of class. So Ooze 1. Is it enough? And opponent scoops it up? Okay, so we're gonna get 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. Oh, that's definitely lethal. All right. That was the Ooze Storm. That was a pretty fast kill for our deck, honestly. That was not bad. Oh, maybe we should be trying to be more of a control. Yeah, let's bring in a couple lightning bolts. I feel like, especially on the draw, being a little more controlling might be worth it. Actually, let's go down the crash through and keep the first day of class. All right, 2 lightning bolts, 2 abrades. Can we do it again? I mean, that could have been even more spectacular, but that was not bad. Ooh. All right, we'll keep this. I mean, Manamorphosis into Aeve is something. We are going to need some more mana. Burgee. Well, tap land go. All right, land for Burgee, please. Burgee makes our Manamorphosis even better. Overgrown 2, untapped. And Lannis. Well, we have the answer to that. Another Manamorphose. Well, we will abrade the Lannis. Combo piece 1 down. We would love to just draw land. If we can draw land and play Burgee and it lives, I think that we can Manamorphose, Ooze. And that might be enough. Opponent, Academy Manufacturer. Now it's a land. All right. Well, we will see. Play a Burgee. Hope our opponent doesn't have Coco into win the game. Manufacturer is frightening. Our hand could do some sweet things next turn if we untap with Burgee. Opponent, thinking. Opponent's deck can do some sweet things too. Land untapped. Uh-oh. That looks like Coco mana. Okay. How good are the hits? Do they win the game? Opponent finds what? Thankfully, Hopefully there's no Lannis. If our opponent had the Lannis out, okay. I mean, that's still insane, because the Gilded Goose makes a ton of tokens. And now our opponent can potentially keep casting stuff and comboing, but they don't have the Lannis, so it's got to be stuff that makes tokens. Oh, they have Court of... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, they also have Court of Calling, so now I think they probably win. Sack some stuff. Court of Calling to get the Lannis. Do they also have a 1-drop creature? No. All right. Well, I guess we got to win the game somehow. Right now, we draw a Mountain. Well, play the Mountain. Manamorphose. Get a mana back. Manamorphose. Add green-red. We draw a Ritual. We'll cast the Ritual. Hitting Past in Flames would be pretty insane. Make some mana. Manamorphose. And make a mana. Add, or just a way to give the Oozes haste. Green. Valakut Awakening. Well, that's Manamorphose. Make some mana. Add green-red. 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, Valakut Awakening. Get back a mana. Put the Bolt to the bottom. We're like missing one piece to win right now. Past in Flames. Okay. Past in Flames. That gives us a bunch more shot. Oh my goodness, we might be doing it. Past in Flames. Get back a mana. Here we go. Can we make it all the way? We will Ritual, make some mana. We will Manamorphose, make some mana. Oh, this is going to be a lot of Oozes. Oh, please hit haste. Please hit haste. Add green. Another Burgee. Manamorphose. Burgee. Green. Red. Manamorphose. Make mana. Red. Green. Valakut Awakening. Burgee. Put a ton of stuff to the bottom. Any order. Desperate Ritual. Make some mana. Crash Through. Make some mana. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. That's what we were looking for. We hit it. First day of class. Wow. That's the Ooze Storm. That's the Ooze Storm. Abundant Harvest. Make a mana. Non-land. And, all right, the time has come. Aeve. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Trigger. 15 Oozes. And about it, I think is scooping him up. Here they come. Here they come. Woo! That's the Ooze Storm. That was turn 4. That was turn 4. Turn 4, we were going to make 16 Oozes. The biggest one was going to be, what, a 17-7? No, in 2020. They were all going to have haste because we found our first day of class and a +1/+1 counter. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, that's the Ooze Storm. Whew. Well, yeah, that was sweet. That shows what the deck can do when it's given the chance to go off, and it is pretty spectacular. All right, we'll take it. Against odds time, we are Ooze Storming, trying to make some Oozes in Modern. And I mean, we got the Burgee. We don't have the Ooze, but we'll see what our opponent's doing. We got a couple of Abundant Harvest. The Past in Flames can do things potentially. Overgrown Tomb untapped. The Noblest. Or Ignoblest of Hierarchs, well, Forest and Abundant Harvest. I think we go land this time. Get a Stomping Grounds, pass. Problem against Jund is Burgee is not super likely to live. Opponent, Inquisition of Kozilek. Wow, takes a Chatterstorm, interesting. Blood Crypt, untapped. Tarmogoyf, sure. Well, Grove of the Burn Willows, Abundant Harvest, non-land. Abundant Harvest, non-land. Ooh, another Past in Flames. Well, pass the turn. Oh, boot it. Grist. Okay. That is going to make it hard to untap with a Burgee. Opponent hits us for a bunch. Land untapped. Ritual. Doesn't feel good, but empty the Warrens, make a couple goblins. We need blockers just to try to stay alive for a turn or two. Opponent. Liliana. Oh my god, Liliana, the last hope. Alright, that's pretty good against us. Makes an insect, goes to combat attacks. Yeah, Burgee not living is the big problem here. Well, we will block the Goyf and take 1. Down to 13. Opponent passes. Yeah, I mean, play Burgee. Ooh, but it's gonna die. Like, death is sitting on the battlefield in the form of this Grist. And our opponent's Jund, so they have infinite removal and discard. Like, that's all their deck is. Opponent eats a token. Sure. Kills the Burgee. Sure. Plays another Tarmogoyf. Sure. Goes attacking. Yeah, we're super dead. Opponent passes. Burgee. Gonna die to Grist. Yeah, Grist is pretty absurd. Yeah, you can see, like, the The hard part of this matchup is we need a Burgie or an Archaeomancer to stick, and our opponent's deck is very well suited to keep that from happening. That is our biggest issue. All right, bring in the Veil of Summers, do some trimming. Like, if we can untap with one of those with a reasonable hand, that's when we can go off. But without that cost reduction, it's just so tough to get to Aeve. Aeve is just 5 mana. It's a lot. It's a lot, especially when we got to cast spells before it to really power it up. See, I think removal heavy is the worst matchups for our deck. All right, we get to play first, and well, we got Veil of Summers. We don't have any payoffs. We don't have any Burgies. We don't have any Oozes, but at least we're not going to get wrecked by discard. Blooming Marsh for our opponent. Forest, Abundant Harvest. I think we just got to go land, unfortunately. Ugh, 2 waves to the bottom. All right, pass the turn. Mountain and Renin 6. Opponent passes. Okay. Another ritual. I mean, we're not super far away. Opponent. Bloodstained Mire. Stomping Grounds. Gets back the land. And passes. Come on, something. Forest, all right. Well, I mean, at some point we can try to, I mean, we're to the point where we can ritual, Past in Flames, ritual, but we don't have a finisher to go with that yet. We're kind of hoping our opponent casts a black spell so we can cycle a Veil of Summer. If we can hit a cost reducer, maybe. Opponent. Karth the Lion. Okay. Goes digging for a Planeswalker. Sure. I think we are going to cycle a Veil of Summer here. Oh my god, it's an Ashiok. Oh, well, we're gonna die. Okay. Veil of Summer into a land. Veil of Summer. All right, we gotta go for it. We'll see if we can go all the way. We don't have the payoff. We're gonna have to hit a payoff about it. We gotta do it this turn because we know Ashiok's coming. So, all right. We also don't have a Manamorphose, which is, we're really short on card draw. Like, we need this Abundant Harvest in specific to hit something. That is asking a lot. That's asking a lot. But we got to go for it, because once our graveyard gets wiped, we're done. All right, so we will Pathway on green and Archaeomancer. I wish we could cycle these Veil of Summers now. Ritual. Past in Flames. Oh, all right. Good game. So many blowouts for the Ooze Storm. So many blowouts. Fair enough. Against the odds time, we are... I guess we can keep this. It's a lot of lands, but we do have the Valakut Awakening. We are Ooze Storming. Attempted to Aeve, Ether Vial, and passes. More, oh my god, more lands. All right, well, Copperline, George, go. So what do we need? Rituals and cost reducers. Merfolk or spirits, I would guess. Probably Merfolk. Yeah, definitely Merfolk. We draw. Well, that is a cost reducer. Play a land. And Archaeomancer, go. The bad news is we still don't have much to go with it. Vials in. Another Kumano Speaker. All right, that's a Merfolk lock. I assume a Lord will follow. Wow, it's gonna be. I don't know if we're gonna be fast enough here. Waterlog Grove. Use to combat. Attacks. Sure. No blocks. I mean, if our opponent can't interact, we might be able to do something in 2 turns. There's a Lord. Down to 14. Okay. Wow. Do we die this turn? Wow, do we have to go for it this turn? Probably. Is there any way it can work? Let's see. So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, so Desperate Ritual. Add some mana. Valakut Awakening. 1, 2, 3. Big draws. Any order. Okay, there's a Manamorphose. So Stomping Grounds. Untapped. Manamorphose. If we Burgie, Manamorphose, we'll have 1, 2, 3. Past in Flames. 1. Okay, I think we can. Burgie, Manamorphose. We would love to hit another Ritual. That's the best. Make a mana, make 2 mana, and Archaeomancer. Play an Archaeomancer. Wait, does that work? So this will cost 1. Okay, play an Archaeomancer. Get back a mana. Past in Flames. Get back a mana. Desperate Ritual. Make some mana. Manamorphose. Make some mana. Abundant Harvest. Yeah, we can't Aeve anyway. Abundant Harvest. Non-land. Ritual. Make some mana. Valakut Awakening. Put Aeve to the bottom. Keep the Chatterstorm. Ooh, and fizzle. Fizzle, fizzle, fizzle. Well, Past in Flames. Actually, do we even Past in Flames? Maybe we wait. All right, let's just Chatterstorm. Ugh. Well, that was not a bad turn. Unfortunately, we couldn't ooze. We ended up short on green mana. We need to hit like one more Manamorphose. That is one of the challenges. Like, look at this. We have so much red mana floating. Well, we couldn't find a way to transform it into green mana. Well, we'll see. This sort of keeps us alive, assuming our opponent can't give us an island. If they have a way to give us an island, then we did all that for kind of nothing. Except for the cuteness of squirrels, but I guess that's kind of something. Boat it. Vile. Staying on 2. Do you have a Spreading Seas or something similar? Opponent goes to combat. Attacks. Well, I guess we might as well block. We do have many squirrels. So opponent gets to draw a card. Oh, I wish we could have played the ooze. Our squirrels are just so little. And our opponent will island walk eventually. About it. Passing. Could also have counters, which is annoying. We draw. Burgee. Well, let's play Harnfeld. Can we live another turn is the question. All right, play the land past the turn. Well, this is it. If we get to untap and live one more turn, we can probably have a pretty good ooze storm. Opponent vials in. Lord of Atlantis. Doesn't really change things. I mean, the question is, do they find a way to give us an island? We survive if they don't. If they do, we're dead in a half. Opponent land. I hope they don't, mostly because I think we have a really sweet turn if we untap. Okay, so opponent, top decks it, sure, scoop it up. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Oh, we needed one more turn. One more. Oh, so we got a cute little storm. Unfortunately, we were short on green for the ooze, and then our opponent top decked the island producer. Oh, just once, I want to go off with the horn. Like, with that setup with the cost reducers and the horn, we probably could have went through our entire deck. Like, we'll just have such a spectacular turn, but not that easy to get set up. Now I assume our opponent's bringing in a bunch of sideboard cards that'll make our lives pretty miserable. We get to play first. All right, we got the cost reducer, so we're gonna keep this. We don't have any card draw or payoffs. We will see. Also expecting that our opponent sideboarded in about a million counter spells. Cavern of Souls on Merfolk and plays a Merfolk. Sure. Opponent passes. Well, Copperline Gorge and Anarchomancer go. Opponent Island and Lord of Atlantis. If we draw a ritual, I think we just ritual out Horn and go from there. Hope for the best. Opponent hits us. We dig it. That is 17. We draw an Archomancer. I'll play the land. Play an Archomancer. Play Burgee. Wow. We got cost reducers for days. No spells to go with them. It's going to come down to us getting this Horn down. Definitely worried about Force Negation. Opponent tapping mana. Playing their god. Are we attacking? I mean, we'd block the Lord of Atlantis. I don't think we'd block the Speaker, though. Well, hopefully they don't have Force of Negation. We draw Ritual 2. Interesting. Does that mean we can go for it this turn? Boy, there is fizzle potential, for sure. Ooh. Well, let's play Harnfeld. Make a mana. Discard first day of class. Discard first day of class. Ritual. Make a bunch of mana. Okay, we got a shot. Manamorphose. Make some mana. Green. Discard the land. Desperate Ritual. Make some mana. We still don't have that much card draw. Play the mountain. We might have to discard this ritual. I think we do. Play the mountain. Discard the ritual. We got enough mana. Oh my god, 2 Manamorphoses. That's what we wanted to see. Okay. This might be the time, finally. Manamorphose. Green. This might be the full ooze storm. Manamorphose. Green. I think we're going to do it finally. We will discard the land. Get a couple cards. There's the Aeve. So we will... let's discard the ritual. Get a couple cards. Oh, this is it. This is the ooze storm. Past in Flame. Make some mana. And now we do the real fun. Okay. Opponent has Force of Negation. Well, we got another one. Past in Flame. Wow, hopefully they don't have 2. That would be a blowout. Past in Flame. Desperate Ritual. Make some mana. Piratic Ritual. Make some mana. Desperate Ritual. Make some mana. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Please don't scoop opponent. Pyretic Ritual. Mana. Metamorphose. Mana. Metamorphose. Mana. Metamorphose. Mana. Oh, we can do it twice. Oh, this is the big one. This is the big one we've been waiting for. First day of class. Make some mana. First day of class. Make some mana. No learning. Ritual. Ritual. We're going to stop now and just go with this so our opponent doesn't scoop. Aeve. There it is. This is the one we've been waiting for. The greatest oozening of all time. 20 copies, all coming down with haste. And +1/+1 counters. Oh, yes. Oh, that's what Ooze Storm can do. That's what we were going to do in game 1 if we had one more turn. Oh my goodness, what a turn. What a turn. Oh, this might be the best thing I've ever seen. Oh, they all have haste. They all have haste too. About it. Thank you. Thank you to our opponent for sitting through this. We actually get to see the oozes go off, which I was afraid was never going to happen. Yeah, oozes, 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 oozes. I mean, I think we got to cast the one from hand too. How can we not? How can we not cast the one from hand? How can we not? How can we not go all the way? Last card. It's another one. Make all the oozes in the world. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, this makes it all worth it. Oh, I think that's 40, what, 40, 44, 43? 43 oozes, all with 2 +1/+1 counters extra, thanks to double first day of class, which also means they all have haste, which means our opponent's going to take a tiny bit of damage here, I think. Just a little. And then we will go to combat, and we will attack with everything. The Ooze Swarm. Yes! They got tiny! Moto can't handle the power of the oozes. Opponent gets a free block. -100. Wow. No, that can't even be correct. There's no way. There's no way that was negative. It must be -1,000. -1,000 makes sense. There's no way it was -100 because our biggest oozes are 45 power. 45 power. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, okay, that was pretty sweet. Through the force negation even. Well, that's what happens when you hit your enablers and they stick on the battlefield. Let's bring in one more bolt. I actually don't have a ton of faith that we're gonna win this matchup, but who knows? Who knows? It worked that time, and we were a turn away from theoretically doing that in game 1. All right. Well, we got a cost reducer, so we're going to keep double first day of class again, although I guess we can loot one of them away if we need to. And we got the Aeve. Yeah, maybe. Could use some rituals and some Passion Flames and some hammers. Opponent's doing a bit of mulliganing. Botanical Sanctum. Missed Call. Now, that doesn't really do a whole lot. Only hits non-token creatures, so I guess it stops the original Aeve, but it doesn't stop all the token copies. Well, that is a Burgie. All right, things are not looking the worst. Potent. Hits us. All right, Tide Shaper. That's actually an issue, isn't it? Well, Forest. Abundant Harvest. Gotta name land because of this island issue. All right, pass the turn. That is slowing us down. Untaps. And... all right, here they come. That's a clock. That's a real clock. Opponent hits us. Down to 14. Cavern on Merfolk. Opponent passes. So we have 2 turns to win. Play the Mountain. Yeah, I think we have 2 turns to win. Well, play Burgie. Pass the turn. Ooh, I don't know if we can do it. I don't know if we can do it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. This island's a problem. I guess killing this would actually be good, right? If this goes away. Yeah, finding removal for Tide Shaper would actually help too. About it. Passing. Opponent combat. Attacks. We take it. Down to 9. Opponent passes. We draw. Metamorphose, maybe? Uh-oh. Do they have removal? Merfolk Trickster. That's actually insane, isn't it? All right. 1, 2, 3. So we got to cast spells now? Well, Pyretic Ritual. Add some mana. Yeah, Trickster's an issue. Valakut Awakening. Add some mana. Put some cards to the bottom. Add some Metamorphose. Alright, well, we'll see. And a Passion Flames. Is it enough, though? If Burgie lived, I think it would be for sure. Alright, opponent taps down our Burgie. Loses its abilities. Oh, without the Burgie. I think we gotta draw a Ritual. Lightning Bolt. Okay. That might change things. That might give us an extra turn. So we get to play an Archomancer. Bolt the Lord. Please no Spell Pierces. Okay, pass the turn. We have a shot. We got a shot. I think this means we can survive the turn. And if we survive the turn, anything can happen. Our hand is kinda interesting, and we got the Past in Flames. I mean, a counter's a blowout still. That would probably get us, but we would at least have a shot. All right, opponent, what do you got? What do you got? I would say just tap out for something that doesn't kill us and see what happens. It'll be fine, I promise, about it. All right, they did. Okay, Moses it. That means we just got to win the game this turn. Easy. Easy breezy. No counter to worry about. Well, let's see. Opponent can hit us. I mean, I think we can do it, but we'll see. Opponent passes. Well, we will start with Manamorphose. Manamorphose. Oh, it's only 1 mana, that's right. Yes, blue mana is not that helpful. Add green, red. So we can play this. Green, is it even worth it? Let's Abundant Harvest for a land. Hope that it's an untapped land. Okay, play the land. Abundant Harvest for a non-land. An Archomancer. Well, Past in Flames. Get back a mana. Pyretic Ritual. Make a mana. A bunch of mana. Manamorphose. Green, green. I don't know if we get there or not, honestly. We don't have a finisher still. Crash Through. Well, that's free. Might as well. Pyretic Ritual. Okay. Still not a finisher, though. But the mana's nice. Valakut Awakening. Get rid of the 2 Anarchomancers. Draw some cards. Ritual. Add some mana. Ritual. Add some mana. Past in Flames again. Okay, Ritual, mana. I mean, we're going to be able to play the Horn at some point and see if that's enough. We still got to hit a finisher. Like, that's the biggest problem. Ritual. Ritual. Crash Through. Can we find an Aeve? Well, all right. Well, Horn. We can discard the lands. Discard a land. Get a couple cards. There's an Aeve. Discard a land. Get a couple cards. Ritual. Lightning Bolt Tide Shaper. Pay the 1. Burgee. Just to up the storm count. Well, we got there. Aeve. No haste this time, but that is still a lot of oozes. And they're tokens, so it actually doesn't stop most of these. It stops the original, but not the token copies. I don't think they can kill us. Without Island Walk, no cards. We got there. The Ooze Storm overcomes. And, yeah, I mean, that's what we got. Your go. Oh, watch Echoing Truth come out. Oh my god. Oh my god, please not that. That would be the blowout of the year. Oozes? Oozes? Ooze on first? Opponent? Desperation Crack just in case? Sure, that's acceptable. And that's gotta do it. That's gotta do it. Look at that board. Oh. Well, not quite as spectacular as game 2, but still pretty spectacular. Opponent attacks, gonna draw a card. Sure. I think we will kill that. And we got the GGs. We got the GGs. Ooze Storm. That's the dream. That's what we've been waiting for. That's the one. That's the one we've been waiting for. The full-on to the max Ooze Storm. And that was it. All right. Go Aeve. Sweet. So why don't we learn this week about Ooze Storm in Modern? And record-wise, we did okay. We went 3-2, so winning record with Ooze Storm, which, I mean, pretty good for an against the odds deck. I will say, I was a little disappointed through our first games. We got some wins, but we didn't have any truly absurd Ooze Storm turns. We had some, like, decent ones where we got, like, 5 Aves or 7 Aves, but then finally in our last match against Merfolk, we finally got to fully go off. We made 43 copies of Aeve, all of them with haste, all of them with +1/+1 counters, dealt 1,000 damage to win the game, which is the spectacular Ooze Storm kill that we were hoping for the whole time. So the deck, I mean, it's really fun. It's actually kind of competitive, although I will warn you, it does have trouble with interaction. Like, that is the biggest problem with the deck. Thoughtseize is really good against it. If our opponent can use removal to kill our Burgees or Anarchomancers, keeping our cost reducers off the battlefield, it does become pretty tricky. One of the challenges with Aeve is actually its mana cost. Being triple green is tough because we have all these rituals that make red mana, but then we also need 3 green mana for Aeve, so sometimes we end up pinched on green mana and having a hard time casting Aeve. The idea is that Manamorphose fixes that. Manamorphose is essential to the deck, not just because it's a free spell and it draws a card and becomes a ritual if we have a cost reducer. Those things are all great, but it's one of our most important ways to actually be able to cast our Aeve and close out the game. But I thought the deck was fun. If you like storming, if you like oozes, a twist on Storm. It shares similarities with the normal Storm deck, but not having any blue mana is a big difference. Like, that's very different than the normal Storm deck. So if you like unique Storm, Storm. If you like oozes, you like huge turns where you cast a ton of stuff, draw your deck, I would recommend it. It's almost budget friendly, close to budget friendly if you can cut back on the mana base. It would almost be a $100 budget, and it's powerful, and it's sweet, and it's MH2, so that's been Ooze Storm. That's been our Against the Odds for this week. I hope you all enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed playing it, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.